So you can come into a Shavasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. And take a moment just settling into the floor and slowing down your breath. Inhaling until you're full and exhaling until you're empty. You can keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out as long as you can through your arms and legs, through your fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms and flex your feet. Release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. And check that your shoulders are still dropped. The chin is dropped, so the back of your neck is nice and long. And then we'll straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it all the way across for a spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, your right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, and take a little circle with your knees, massaging the lower back into the floor, the top of the hips. Just feeling what's touching the floor as you move. And then grab hold of just the left knee and drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. And then straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten whatever amount you're able, finding your edge right where it is. And what is there to let go of here, using just the right amount of effort to be in each pose. Bend your knee and bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, evening out your torso on your mat. Little circle. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a little bit of core work. Start by drawing the belly in, press your lower back down, interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more like this. And then release down. Send your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take one more. And then release and switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. And then switch again. Right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more. And then release and switch. Left leg high, right arm across. One more. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees back in. Make your way up to sitting. And let's come all the way into a high push-up position. Hands shoulder width apart. Step the feet back. Fingers spread wide and flat. And feel the core supporting you here. The underside lifting up. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And then come into your back bend. So as low or high as feels right for you. Cobra or up dog. Shoulders back and down. And then back to down dog, hips high. And take your time getting into this first down dog. You can pedal out your feet or shift your hips side to side. Waking up the backs of the legs. And then drop your knees. Let's sink back to child's pose. Release hips to the heels. Forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog and walk your hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Can bend your knees a little or a lot, taking any arm position and any movement. If a little sway or shake out helps you let go, take any movement here. Bend your knees a little bit more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing and into mountain pose, Tadasana. Hands together at the heart, standing nice and tall, strong core supporting you. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And then let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or any other neutral shape. Child's pose, sitting on your forearms or knees. From down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold, let your head release fully. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up in the air. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher. And then a big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Inhales, look for space and length. Exhales, a little more grounding. One more breath here. Open out, warrior two, shifting hips and arms to the side. Shoulders drop as arms reach a little longer. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Right arm high, left arm back. And then straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin or ankle, lengthening up through that top arm, getting as long as possible. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, either through a vinyasa or just stepping back or any other movement. Slow down your breath. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Sink low, feel your feet, hips dropping, shoulders dropping, and then lengthening up through the top of the head, through the fingertips, lifting through the belly. Last breath here. Open out, warrior two. Adjusting anything you need to, finding your alignment. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Expanding past the fingers, past the top of the head, nice long neck. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Down dog, child's pose, or anything else. Last breath here. Coming back through down dog. Let's take pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. And then see if there's anything you need to do to adjust. Change the angle of the front leg. Add any support. You could rest your forehead on your hands or on your mat. And keep checking for any unnecessary effort. Can you relax your face? Can you relax your shoulders? Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. You can find your way back to down dog, either stepping directly there or coming through some transition, letting your transition be a way to integrate what you've just done. And then coming into pigeon pose on the left side when you're ready. Adjusting the angle of the front leg. Finding a good placement for your forearms, for your head. Looking for as much ease as possible through the neck and shoulders and face. And can your breath be slow and deep here? Let's take our time releasing, bringing the upper body back up. And again, you might step directly to down dog or take some movement along the way. And then finding your way all the way to sitting and back onto your back. Bring your knees back to your chest. We'll get set up for a couple back bends. So you can start with bridge and then take it where you want from there. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Make sure your feet are right under your knees, at least to begin with. And then press your feet down, lift the hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back and you can kind of rock side to side, shrug your shoulders underneath you, spreading the upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way and roll down and rest. You can rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, take another back bend. Could be bridge, what we just did, or half wheel or full wheel or any other variation you know or want to try. And stay as long or short as you like. Could be just 1 or 2 breaths. Could be a long hold. Whether you're back bending, transitioning, or resting, feeling what you are doing. You can keep going with your back bends until you feel done. If you're done, move on to a counter stretch. I'll suggest happy baby, but you could do anything you want. We are moving towards the end of class, so this is a good time to really listen to your body, to see what feels right. If you're enjoying what you're doing, stay with it. If you want to do something different, do that. And just ask yourself, what do I need to feel complete in this practice? Is there any last pose or stretch? Is there a part of your body that needs a little attention? When nothing else is needed, you can come into your final resting pose, Shavasana, getting as comfortable as you can. If there's anything you want to do to be more comfortable, adjusting your clothing or using any props or self-massage. Take your time settling in. And eventually letting go completely, letting go of the control of your breath. Letting go of the weight of your body. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, waking things up again. Take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.